Why do people with high salaries still live paycheck to paycheck? Why does money feel stressful even when you're doing everything right? Because financial stability isn't about being rich. It's about control. In this video, you'll learn the simple rules that keep money calm even when life isn't. Always spend less than you earn. This rule sounds obvious, yet it is the one most people violate without realizing it. Spending less than you earn is the foundation of all financial stability. Without it, every other strategy eventually collapses. No investment, budget app, or income increase can compensate for consistently spending more than you make. Many people focus obsessively on earning more money while ignoring their spending habits. They believe the solution to financial stress is always on the income side. In reality, instability usually comes from a negative gap between income and expenses. If money leaves faster than it arrives, stress is guaranteed. Creating a positive gap does not require extreme sacrifice. It requires awareness. When you control where your money goes, you regain control over your future. This gap is what funds savings, absorbs emergencies, and creates flexibility. Without it, every unexpected expense becomes a crisis. Financial stability begins the moment your spending stops chasing your income and starts obeying it. Have an emergency fund that buys you time. Life is unpredictable no matter how careful or disciplined you are. Cars break down, jobs disappear, health issues appear, and family emergencies happen without warning. An emergency fund exists to protect you during these moments, not to grow your money or impress anyone. This fund is not an investment. It is not an opportunity fund. It is peace of mind stored in cash. When you have 3 to 6 months of essential expenses saved, problems become manageable instead of overwhelming. You gain time, and time is the most valuable asset during a crisis. Without an emergency fund, people are forced into bad decisions. They take high-interest debt, stay in toxic jobs, or sell investments at the worst possible moment. With an emergency fund, you can pause, think, and respond rationally instead of emotionally. Financial stability is not about avoiding problems. It is about being prepared when they arrive. Avoid debt that only feels good. Temporarily. Not all debt is harmful, but unnecessary debt quietly destroys stability. Consumer debt often enters life disguised as convenience, comfort, or reward. New gadgets, clothes, vacations, and lifestyle upgrades feel harmless in the moment, but they create long-term pressure that limits freedom. Every debt should be questioned honestly. Ask whether it increases your long-term value or simply provides short-term pleasure. Debt that improves skills, earning ability, or productive assets can sometimes be strategic. Debt that exists purely for consumption almost always delays progress. Consumer debt steals future income. It forces tomorrow's money to pay for yesterday's decisions. Over time, this creates a cycle where people feel constantly behind, even when they earn more. Financial stability grows when debt is treated as a tool, not an emotional escape. Automate your savings. So, discipline isn't optional. Motivation is unreliable. Discipline fades. Systems last. Automating savings removes emotion from financial decisions. When money is transferred automatically as soon as income arrives, saving stops feeling like a choice and starts becoming a default behavior. This single shift changes everything. Paying yourself first ensures that savings and investments happen before lifestyle spending expands. Without automation, savings become whatever is left at the end of the month, which is often nothing. With automation, saving becomes non-negotiable. Automation also reduces mental fatigue. You no longer need to constantly decide whether to save or spend. The system handles it quietly in the background, protecting you even on unmotivated days. Financial stability improves dramatically when good behavior does not depend on willpower. Live below your means, not your image. Lifestyle inflation is one of the most dangerous traps in personal finance. When income increases, spending often rises immediately to match it. Bigger homes, better cars, frequent dining, and constant upgrades feel justified, but they eliminate margin. Margin is what creates stability. Margin is what absorbs mistakes, surprises, and slow periods. When your lifestyle consumes everything you earn, stress increases even as income grows. Many financially unstable people look successful. Many financially stable people look simple. Appearances are deceptive. Stability rarely announces itself. It operates quietly in the background. Living below your means does not mean living poorly. It means choosing freedom over appearances and control over pressure. Stability comes from having space, not from spending everything you make. Invest regularly, even if the amount feels small. Investing is often misunderstood as something reserved for the wealthy. In reality, consistency matters far more than starting size. Small amounts invested regularly over time often outperform large amounts invested inconsistently. Time is the most powerful force in investing. When money is allowed to compound, growth accelerates quietly. This process rewards patience, not intensity. Waiting for the perfect moment usually results in waiting forever. Regular investing builds discipline and confidence. It turns the future into something you actively participate in instead of something you fear. Over time, small contributions accumulate into meaningful security. Financial stability improves when money works for you in the background, even slowly. Build multiple income streams to reduce risk. Relying on a single income source creates vulnerability. Even stable jobs can disappear due to economic shifts, company decisions, or health issues. Multiple income streams reduce dependence on any one source and increase resilience. Today's economy offers more options than ever. Freelancing, digital products, content creation, online businesses, and skill-based services allow people to diversify income gradually. This does not require quitting a job overnight. It requires intentional expansion. One income pays the bills. Multiple incomes create security. When one stream weakens, others continue flowing. This flexibility reduces stress and increases confidence during uncertainty. Financial stability grows when income does not depend on a single point of failure. Stop spending money to impress. People's social pressure is one of the most expensive forces in modern life. Many purchases are driven not by need or joy, but by comparison. Cars, clothes, and experiences are often chosen to project success rather than create it. This behavior is rarely conscious. It feels normal because everyone participates. Yet the cost is high. Impressing others often delays personal progress and increases long-term stress. Financial stability is quiet. It does not need validation. It prioritizes internal security over external approval. When spending decisions are made privately and intentionally, money starts serving you instead of your image. The less you care about appearances, the more control you gain over your finances. Keep learning. Because skills create stability. Financial stability is not only about money, it is about value. Skills increase value, and increased value creates opportunity. The more you can solve problems, the more adaptable your income becomes. Learning does not stop after school. Markets change, industries evolve, and new tools emerge constantly. Those who continue learning remain relevant. Those who stop become replaceable. Investing in skills often delivers better returns than chasing short-term income increases. Knowledge compounds just like money. It expands options and reduces dependency on any single role or employer. Stability grows when your earning ability evolves with the world. Think long-term. Instead of emotionally, money punishes impulsive decisions and rewards patience. Emotional reactions often feel urgent, but they rarely align with long-term stability. Impulse spending, panic selling, and rushed commitments create regret more often than progress. Long-term thinking requires slowing down decisions. Sleeping on major financial choices introduces clarity and reduces emotional noise. This simple pause prevents many costly mistakes. Financial stability is built by thoughtful repetition, not dramatic moves. Progress comes from consistent behavior applied over years, not from quick wins. When emotions are managed, money becomes predictable instead of stressful. 10 simple rules applied for 10 years outperform 100 complicated strategies applied inconsistently. The question is not whether these rules work. The question is which one you will strengthen starting this month. If this video helped you rethink money and stability, like the video to support the channel. Subscribe for more realistic, minimalist finance guidance that actually works. And comment below which rule you're committing to improve first.